Mark Rogers TV talking Alabama football. We are the voice of college football, along with our dozens and dozens of media contributors. And of course, your voice from you, the fan, the viewer, your comments, suggestions, and your questions. We've got Stephen M. Smith on the line from Touchdown Alabama. Join him on a show the way it is, Fox 97.9. All right, Stephen, this is obvious that we're in a period of college football history in which Nick Saban is gunning for history. Each and every year, he is looking to measure his resume. He not necessarily, but we, the pundits, looking to measure his resume against Bear Bryant. So that is the argument, obviously, that's out there right now. But I'm going to take it away from that. You can certainly include those two gentlemen. But your favorite Alabama coach, not necessarily the best, but your favorite Alabama coach.
My favorite Alabama coach, and I know a lot of Alabama fans are going to look at me as if I'm half crazy. As much as I do enjoy Saban, my favorite coach was actually Mike Shula. Shula was actually my favorite coach, and just the way he was able to handle everything. He did much with little, and it's not all Shula's fault. He came in a situation where you had so much loss of scholarships. You could not recruit the guys you could get, and he kind of came in as the scapegoat where, Alabama had to just get through the dark days with Shula and then be able to find a way to land a bigger name. Fortunately, that name ended up being Nick Saban, but how Shula was able to love and appreciate and value the players. And 2005 was such a major year. You think if Tyrone Prothro does not get hurt, Alabama possibly wins a national championship in 2005 because that team offensively with Prothro and Ken Darby and Brody Kroll and receivers like Keith Brown and DJ Hall. You had a defense that had Freddie Roach and D'Amico Ryans, Rudy Griffin, Roman Harper, Simeon Castilla, Charlie Peppera. You had a kicker in Jamie Christensen that, though his kicks coming off his foot may not have always been pretty, but they always went through the goalposts. He was a very accurate leg, Jamie Christensen was. So that 05 team was a team that was very, very talented and pretty much could have won a national championship hadn't Tyrone Prothro gotten hurt. So favorite coach to me, Mike Shula, and how he was able to just deal with all the negatives that was on the field around him at that time, and how he was able to perform much with little.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate for Mike Shula as you run through what could have been in 2005 and what was still based on the record, finishing in the top 10 in the nation in the final poll, finishing 10-2, winning the Cotton Bowl. An excellent season for the program in what it had been through in the previous few years. And then he just has the one down year at 6-6, and he's out the door. And who knows what would have happened with Mike Shula. Certainly he would not have performed any better than Nick Saban, but certainly having one really good season followed by a 6-6 campaign, not a disaster, but a 6-6 campaign, certainly not a disaster considering what had happened at Alabama the previous few years. What he would have done with the program, we'll never know.